And we're live. All right. Welcome everybody to Podcast with Casual, the first 2019 episode. How we feeling today?
Woo!
I know Almighty feeling hype. Man,
Too
we've been
hype.
talking about it since yesterday, but you know how it is. Uh, we got pretty good topics. The start to 2019 has been explosive to say the least. Not just gaming, but So let's just get into introductions. Risen, go first.
Hello everyone, Risen for Vengeance here. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, same name, Risen for Vengeance.
Any new videos, Risen?
Uh, no, not really.
You've been chilling. We need Judge Ice to release so you can make more videos. I know you gonna make more videos on that. Zap.
What up, everybody? Let's get it.
All right. And saving the fat for last. Low.
Well.
Niggas be hating. Yo, it's Almighty Low. YouTube Almighty Low. Twitter Almighty Low. Let's get it.
All right. And Saber here. So let's just jump right off into the news, the casual tidings, right? Let's start with the Randy Pitchfork fiasco. So if you guys don't know, Randy Pitchfork is the founder of Gearbox. They make Borderlands and they made that trash Alien Colonial Marines game. They made Duke Nukem. Well, he sued his company, Gearbox sued this dude, I forgot his name, that basically they sued him for some shit, millions of dollars for something. But now he seems to sue back. And he sued for a bunch of money. And he sued him for saying that Randy Pitchfork stole like millions of dollars and he's a sexual predator or whatever. He has like underage porn on his computer. And shit looks real nasty, dog. So what do y'all make of this? What do you think is gonna happen in the end? Like, is there gonna be a Borderlands 3? Because if this dude like goes away, like I don't think there's gonna be a Borderlands 3.
I mean, I think the director for Borderlands, the franchise in general, like already left, so I don't even know if there's gonna be a Borderlands anyway.
I think there is. I think there is, but
well, if there is, they're not gonna make one for like a long time anyway. That's why I think.
Man,
so from what I'm seeing here, it says that they're accused of taking $12 million.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're accusing Randy of taking $12 million.
Damn.
And the crazy shit is, right? If he goes, let's say he goes away, right? I don't think Gearbox is gonna stand. And if they do stand, like, what are the possibilities that we get a Borderlands 3? We might never see one.
What was Gearbox's last game?
Ooh, good question. I know it's some trash.
Wasn't it the Overwatch clone?
No, Overwatch clone. Yeah, Battleborn.
BattleBox.
It flopped terrible, like terribly flopped.
Yeah, so
they haven't made a successful game since Borderlands, probably the pre-sequel or two.
Like, funny thing is that Randy Pitchford was so desperate to make Battleborn successful, he was linking like pictures to like Battleborn porn.
Or like it was like being promoted like on the Reddit page.
I didn't even know that. That's
can I ask y'all a question? How do y'all feel about Gearbox Software as a studio in general?
I think they're okay at best.
Don't care for them.
They have one good franchise.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at their games and
they make a lot of bullshit. Yeah.
So yeah, they're done like this.
No, because if they make a Borderlands 3, I think they really could hit it out of the park, and if it's good, especially.
Man, I don't know. They could make a good Borderlands 3, but I don't know if it's going to get the support it needs to because of this lawsuit.
See, that's the thing. And like, the more this lawsuit, like, if it's real, like, I think the chances of getting a Borderlands game is going to be real low.
Okay,
so it's kind of a shame, honestly, because I do want a Borderlands 3.
I looked it up. So the last new game that they made was We Happy Few. I haven't played it.
Nah, they didn't make that. I think they published and helped, but they didn't make that.
Oh, they published it on my phone.
Yeah, not publish it, but I think they might have published it because I know the ones that made that game is Compulsion Games, which now are owned by Microsoft. By the way, We Happy Few, a 60-something on Metacritic. There you go, another one.
That game was hype. whatever
No, it
E3 that
wasn't.
was. It was
really
mad hype.
wasn't. It was
Whatever-
like
Wasn't it like originally supposed to be like an
okay
Xbox
trailer.
exclusive?
It was, yeah.
What happened to that then?
I have no idea. I don't know why they stopped. I don't know why. I don't know.
I think Xbox stopped publishing it, and then Gearbox picked up on the publishing.
I think they do that because they do publish a lot of games, bullshit games, but games. So
Gearbox is honestly just a crappy company. Like Borderlands is like literally the only good thing they ever made.
yeah, Gearbox is like akin to Telltale, in my opinion. They have like one good franchise which is, kind of the Walking Dead and stuff, and then everything else is just padding, and I fear for them. It's looking spooky out here for Randy.
Yeah, especially off that kitty porn.
And Randy's a liar, by the way. He was saying like he didn't lie about aliens, colonial marines, and shit when he clearly did. Like, if you go back and check the footage for E3 when they reveal that game and check the actual game at the end, bruh, it's not even the same game. Honestly.
From what I've heard about him and Aliens Colonial Marines is that he stole like some of the funding that was meant to be for the development for Aliens and put it in for Borderlands 2.
He's a shady dude. That's all we know, man. He's like he on the bullshit. Let's be honest. But
man, y'all think he really had kid porn on that flash drive?
Not kid porn, but probably like a 14, 15-year-old girls.
That's kid porn, Tabor.
Dude, you know what I mean? Like when you say kid porn, I was thinking of an 8-year-old.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But I think the porn that the guy meant was like underage, like under 18.
I'm honestly glad this happened because I low-key don't really like Randy at all.
No, I don't like him as a person, but I mean Borderlands 3 is a cool game, but now I don't know if it's gonna happen. So.
Y'all know what's funny? Like I'm on his Twitter page and he like retweeting a bunch of like these allegations against him are lies tweets.
Of course he's gonna retweet them.
Yeah. Man, if they find a flash drive, that nigga done. That nigga's done.
Man pulled a Jared Fogle.
Oh dear.
All right, let's move on. The topic is dead. Let's talk about this Dragon Quest XI thing and how people compare it with Persona 5. Not like hype, but see, BG's been on the bullshit recently.
Saber, let me ask you a question before we continue. Rate Dragon Quest XI 1 out of 10. 1 to 10, excuse me.
Did you beat it?
I mean, the fake ending, I guess, not the real ending.
Ain't nobody beat that real ending besides like 2 people, dog.
Well, I mean, but that's kind of the fucking point. You gotta beat it. It's like 3 acts.
That shit. Okay, just rate it before we.
I don't know. From what I played, 6.5, maybe a 7. But
all right, cool.
Sounds right.
Cool. All right, stop right there. Rate Persona 5, 50 hours in. Just only 50 hours in. Rate Persona 5 out of 10.
See, 50 hours in, I go a 9 because I think that game really gets way better the more you go on.
That's my point. So you just gave it a 9 around the same 50, 60 hours.
Same time. Yeah.
Come on, niggas gotta stop.
Yeah, it's not even comparable. I don't even think it's comparable. The characters are so much better in Persona. The music just destroyed the music in Dragon Quest XI. That dropped 2 points right there.
It's horrible. The music in that game's horrible. I don't get why people sit up here and they praise Dragon Quest XI only for gameplay, but when Persona has the same type of gameplay but better story, better writing, better voice acting, better music, better UI, better everything else.
Better graphics too.
Better everything else. Niggas smoking weed. That's all I know. Like niggas on crack.
And like the kitty aspect that they bring up with Persona.
Lies.
I don't even acknowledge it.
Do they see Dragon Quest or hear it?
That's what I'm saying.
Like when
sounds like
some
Disney Junior show.
Yo, isn't Dragon Quest XI like rated T and Persona rated M?
Yeah, it is.
I swear it was like that. Shit crazy.
We're gonna look it up.
It's like Persona, like Loki, has like some really dark themes when you think about
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah, like
I'd say the darkest thing was probably like
the
the
beginning.
Akechi part.
Suicide.
Oh, yeah, catchy.
There's suicide. There's rape. There's molestation. There's fucking um like
Murder. Fuck.
murder. Yeah, murder. There's standing up for yourself. There's not following against the crowd. Like none of these themes are in Dragon Quest Eleven. What's the main theme of Dragon Quest
Dragon
Eleven
Quest
right now?
11 is be like
You're the
BAB
hero,
together.
and you have to
Unity,
fulfill
I
your
guess.
destiny.
Fulfill your destiny. Save the world. I'm tired of hearing that story, dog. I'm tired of hearing it.
I
Niggas
feel
gotta
you, man.
stop.
I feel
Yeah.
you. It's just a shame, but it's still. Dragon Quest 11 still was like a positive experience. Like I rather play Dragon Quest 11 than Far Cry 5. I'll tell you that
Facts
much.
only. Facts only.
But
Yeah, it says Dragon Quest 11 T15.
yeah, I imagined it. So yeah, let's move on from that one. Let's talk about some Persona, right? Now that we're talking the topic of Persona. Persona 5R just been recently announced. We don't know what it is. All we know, there's a trailer, and it says new projects, and that's it. That's all we know. And see you in March 15th.
Man, fuck Atlas.
Listen, I said this. I said this before. Atlas is just fucking weird, dude. Yes, they are, dude. They're weird, bro. They're the weirdest company ever.
Oh my god.
Did you see they released like what's it called? Catherine on PC, but not the full body edition.
It was like the German. It was like for Germany, right?
No. They released a port of the old 360 game, right?
Yeah, on PC. Yeah, I seen that.
But not the remake they're doing. That's not gonna be on PC. Does that make sense? Or if it is, like, why would you release this now? It's just weird, man. And a weird company. And let me tell you something else. Catherine was in between Persona 4 and Persona 5, right? Persona 4 only came to PlayStation. Then Catherine came to Xbox 360, but then they made Persona 5 and didn't come to Xbox. That doesn't make any sense either.
Because man, Catherine sales on Xbox were bad, man. I'm trying to tell you. Here's my thing. If this is listen, VR has to die. I don't care what nobody say. If this is a VR game, no, VR has to die. It gotta die.
Why? What's VR doing?
It gotta die. Nothing good coming from it. We gotta keep it on it.
That's a lie.
Name the best VR game you ever played in your life.
No, that I've played just a few, but from what I see, I'm interested in a couple games. I won't like that.
Get the fuck out of here. You got a VR headset? You got a VR headset?
I played.
Yo, Zach.
Huh?
Zach, you got a VR headset?
No. The fuck?
Risen, you got a VR headset?
No.
What are you trying to prove?
So how come if VR is so amazing and great, how come nobody got a headset? Because that shit trash, and you know that shit trash. Stop playing. VR gotta die.
It's not
Persona 5
to the device,
Switch.
it's the games.
It's not trash. It's really not trash. Look. If they sell it this holiday season with everything for $200, I'll cop it.
Why
not?
Bring Persona to the Switch. Bro,
I'm tired of this. I'm not saying that the Persona 5 should have a VR mode. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, don't blame VR for everything. Like it's actually doing a lot of like new shit. The more diverse games are on VR. Like you always talk about diversity.
What do you think this Persona game is for?
I think it's gonna be like Golden.
Yeah.
That's all. And it's gonna be for PS4. Like honestly,
they're making a Golden version on PS. Why not just update the game, my nigga?
Because they're weird, dude. They even
nah. Even the regular Persona, you were just saying this before the show started. Even the regular Persona 5 trailers didn't have that PlayStation logo.
I know. I don't know what that PlayStation logo means, bro.
It's VR. I'm telling you, nigga.
VR because it just doesn't make sense if it's not. Like,
I don't know. And if it's VR gotta die.
What if it really is like a Persona 4 Golden, like,
type thing?
Yeah, and the
I wouldn't buy
R
it.
in Persona 5R is just called Persona 5 Red.
That'd be
won't-
lit.
Yo, hold on. Conspiracy theory.
Go ahead.
Boom. Ready? The rumor is that the PS5 got to get announced this year, right? Now, what if Atlas is releasing a trailer saying we'll see y'all in March, and in March Sony announces the PS5, and then for PS5 launch day, there's Persona 5 Red or Crimson Red, whatever you want to call it.
We don't have release dates for 3 exclusives, and you think they're gonna announce it in 2 months?
Yeah,
I-
PlayStation 5 is not getting announced anytime
Why would
soon.
it get announced like a month? No, 2 months before. What's it called?
They would have already
Uh,
said something.
Yeah, like wouldn't it
Um,
really? Would
Days
it really?
Gone comes out. Why would it? Before Days Gone comes out, you think they'd announce PS5?
I'm just
No,
trying.
no.
I'm trying, dog. I'm just trying, dog.
He's just
I
trying
don't
to
think
make
you
them
are.
blow
I
shit
think you
up.
need to try harder.
All right, is that?
Yeah, like would it make it a lot more sense if Sony announced it first instead of like just
I don't
Atlas?
know. I don't know.
I
don't know.
that trailer was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It was
But
so weird, dog.
it's just it's the Atlas way, and which I hate, just because like they're so random, dude. Just release every game on every platform. What is so hard about that? It's really not.
Every platform besides
It really
PC,
isn't.
and we
No,
lit,
even
man.
PC. I don't care. Release it on it, but just don't be weird about it. Just creates problems. But
Yeah,
whatever.
why would you want them to not release on something just to create more
Like,
problems?
just create. Why don't we release it on Xbox? Like, on it, I'm gonna be 100%. Like, there's no reason.
Well, the reason would be nobody. What if nobody buys it on Xbox?
How
Wouldn't
are
that
you
be a
losing
reason?
money? At least release it digital. What would be the problem with that? I don't see the problem. I really don't.
I guess you're right.
Like, just change the buttons. That's all you have to do. That's all you have
I
to
don't
do.
know that. I never made a game, so I don't know if they can just change the buttons.
Man, listen. How much it costs to change the buttons? That would literally be all you have to do. You would make it with like 500 copies of the game, and I think it'll sell 500 on Xbox. Like, come on.
I think they didn't put it on Xbox. It's most likely because like Xbox players don't really play those Japanese games.
I
Facts.
know. I'm not saying it's not, but like,
So like Atlas probably see that it's not. There's like no point in putting it on Xbox.
It's the same reason why the Yakuza devs don't put it on Xbox. It's like nobody's gonna buy it.
that's not the. I don't think that's the reason.
So why don't?
the Yakuza games? The Yakuza games needed a platform, right? And they went to Xbox and they said no, and they went to Nintendo and they said no, and they went to Sony and say yes. That's why Yakuza has been exclusive. That's actually the reason. I'm not kidding. I'm not making that up. I remember reading it.
I don't think they being. I remember reading that too. I don't think they being that petty all these years now. I think
Xbox wants it, but I don't think Yakuza is gonna be like, yeah, let me put it on your platform just because.
no. Phil wants it on Xbox. I don't think Xbox players want to play Yakuza.
I know, and I
just don't think.
Why would the Yakuza devs now want to like dance with Microsoft? You know, I would see them being petty there. Like I could see that. I could see that because the director's still there. So
I don't know.
I could definitely see that. Be like, you didn't fuck with me back then. Don't fuck with me now. Especially now that they're releasing on PC. Like, why would they release on PC and not on Xbox? That makes no sense either.
I don't know.
It don't. But whatever. Let's keep moving on, man. Let's talk about this Soldier 76 bullshit. Let's just talk about that bullshit. How they made a completely straight character and just made it gay for here's the reason why. For attention, because Overwatch is losing steam.
Overwatch is dying. Made a straight character with a kid gay.
My thing is, like, they didn't make that character gay from the start, bro. Like, we know this, bro. That shit's so obvious. So stupid. At least Tracer was gay, like, since, like, month 1.
Like, Soldier 76 is like, you look at him. He's a fucking American like middle-aged dude with a motorcycle jacket, and like you hear his lines, and he's like based off a Call of Duty like gameplay, and like just why?
He's a stereotype. That's the point.
Yeah, I know,
And
like,
Call of Duty players are in fact gay.
Why not?
this
Why
is-
not just
this is
make
obviously
everybody?
a desperate attempt to keep their game relevant?
Yeah, it's,
like,
it's just
it's actually really sad.
It is. I do agree with that. It's just like a grab for attention, and which they know they're gonna get, and they know the media's gonna defend them. So it's
Just
perfect.
eat it up.
Honestly,
Shit's dumb.
it's
Oh
smart.
yeah, speaking about
Smart.
Overwatch, what's up with that fake Ellie chick or whatever?
Oh
that
yeah, I
name
was gonna
is?
speak on it. Yeah. So her name is her quote unquote is Ellie, but here's the thing about that, right? It was a dude, and this dude was posing to be this Ellie.
Oh, y'all talking about the fake girl pro?
Yeah. So this dude
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what?
made an Ellie account, which like, and he proclaimed to be a girl, and then this team that he was trying to get in before, like randomly picked up this new girl out of nowhere, right? And so she got in the team, and then like people started asking like, who the fuck is this? Like, who this bitch? Show her face, show her name, because she wasn't showing her full name. And then the media started saying that she was being like harassed, and people were being sexist and whatever. A couple days later, there was a girl that like pretty much exposed him on Twitch, and he came out and said like, yeah, I'm this dude. I was just trying to like get into this team. And that is crazy. Like, people don't know how to react. Forbes made like an article like being like, we don't know what the message was trying to be here.
The thing is,
It was pathetic, bro.
so all right, hold on. Let me ask a few. So did he pretend to be a girl so he can get on the team?
Well, I mean, he said he did it to like send a message or like prove a point
What was his point?
that without it being like just a gamer, like the guy, he didn't get in the team, but once he made the girl account, he got automatically in the team, which is true. That was the true part. I'm not gonna say it's right or wrong or happens every time. I'm just saying that was true. Once he made the girl account, he got in the team, and then the team announced that she wasn't gonna keep on playing because she was being harassed, quote unquote. And then everything was found out, etc.
So obviously he was. See, this is what I don't like about games, right? So obviously he was good enough to make the team. So
Yeah.
shouldn't just the best player? It shouldn't, like, I don't care what these people look like. If they are the best players, they should just play. Like, he shouldn't have to go and pretend to be a woman to get on this team to then, like, I don't feel bad for him because he's retarded. Like, okay, the team doesn't want you. There's a billion other teams that play for the Overwatch League. Just try out for another team. But he shouldn't have to pretend to be a woman to get on the team.
Yeah, it was definitely it's a weird incident, bro, because like all the SJWs were like super loud, and once they found out it was a dude, dead quiet.
So that's why my timeline was like, yo, like 8% of the video game community pros are women, and
Yeah. That's why.
oh my god.
Yeah, like the journalists and like esports teams are like recently kept like promoting like diversity and genders for the competitive gaming.
Yeah.
So
It's
so
pretty
now
much
it's only
affirmative action in gaming.
so now it's only 7% because that was a dude.
It was weird. It was like once people found out, they didn't even know how to react. Like the right wingers didn't know how to react. The left wingers were like, "What the fuck is this?" It was
Because
just
because you can't react to that kind of situation. It's just like, well, what the fuck? Like,
it was
I don't
weird.
know. I think that's going to prove a point where it's just like, if you keep worrying about diversity, and sure, like, I know you don't want every pro to be the same looking white dude, right? it should be opened up, but it should truly be this for any sports, jobs, anything. It should be truly be the best person gets the job. The best person gets a spot on the team. The best
Well,
person gets be able to play. It shouldn't matter about,
wait, Almighty. What about Oscar So White?
huh?
You remember you tweeted something like that? Oscar So White. Do you remember it?
Where at? I never tweeted that. Where at? Pull
In
it up.
2016. You
Hold
remember
on.
it?
We searching now.
Almighty getting exposed.
No, now we
Keep
searching.
going. Keep going. Keep going.
No, now we searching.
You done?
My point is just, they gotta,
I
the
know. I
best
know what you're
person,
saying. I
best
agree.
person gets
I
the
agree.
job.
I agree.
That should be the
But-
point. That should be the message in this whole situation.
The messages, like, why does it matter? Like, why do they even like? Oh, it's a girl gamer. Oh, it's a guy gamer. Just, it's a fucking player. Like, don't even worry about that shit. I don't know. It was just weird. But it was obvious, like, he was picked, like, when he was, like, Ellie or whatever, because it was a chick. I mean, he was good at the game. Like, the Ellie chick was good at the game, too. It was him, basically. But, yeah, it was just a weird thing that happened. That went down a couple days ago. All right, let's keep moving. Let's talk about the Soldier Boy controversy.
Oh, what about
right?
the Destiny one?
We're talking. We're gonna talk.
We're gonna
about
get to that. Risen, relax.
Chill, low, chill.
Chill, big ass.
Jesus,
My
Damn,
B,
excited, huge.
my
But
B.
yeah, Soldier Boy now releasing the fake Vita, modified Vita. It looks like 80 gigs. I heard, and new charging
Damn.
port. Y'all copping? If it's $100, right? If,
Yeah,
if it
it's-
plays
it's-
PS4 games, like y'all copping?
It's on
Oh,
sale.
if it has legit emulation, I might cop.
Oh my!
See, it's not gonna have a PS4. It's not gonna have PS4 games, but it might have.
fuck
If
about that.
it's PS Vita and PSP games, and even
No,
like
it's gonna be PC games. That's what it's gonna be.
Nigga, if it was
Depending on how
NES
to-
through PS1, I'd cop.
Yeah.
And if it was
Yeah,
that
that-
good, I mean.
I'm
I
copping.
mean, it
if
says 80 gigs and it says like $100 and USB. That shit.
no, it definitely said 8. I don't know where you're getting 80 from. It said 8.
Oh, 8. I thought you said 80. My bad.
I said 8.
Oh, my bad.
Let me see if I got the full specs.
But if we can,
It
if we can
got-
modify it, that'd be fine.
It got a 4.3-inch 480p screen. It got a built-in camera for photo shooting and video recording.
trash.
Support TV output, can connect it. Yo, what?
Nah, see, I don't.
This joint about to be lit.
We gonna have to see, because it might be like some bullshit, like off-brand thing from China that he's trying to like resell. That's what he did with the Soldier Boy or whatever. So we gonna
Yeah,
have to see.
that's what he did before.
And
If this-
Nintendo, it's funny because when you don't remember that page that was for his game shit,
oh my god,
Nintendo claimed it, and every time you clicked on it, it took you to the Nintendo site. I was like, all right, well, that's fucked up.
That was pretty funny though.
Yeah, it was funny.
Nintendo some
Oh,
fucking
but
trolls,
y'all
dog.
remember the Dreamcast guy? He
Oh,
got
oh,
called a
yeah.
racist. Is he actually a racist?
I
I don't think so. He's just.
I don't think he's a
annoying.
racist,
He's just a
but-
nerd.
He is
Right.
He is, and I think he was a clout chaser. That's what
Here's my issue. He's a major cloud chaser because, like,
Yeah.
2 weeks before the Soldier console came out, he was promoting some handheld emulating Game Boy, and like he was promoting it like it was nothing. Like he was getting paid for that shit. But now Soldier Boy trying to make his money. Now you're going to jail.
You will
like,
go
what's
to
up with you,
jail,
dog?
soldier.
Like, what's up with you, dog? Like,
Soldier boy.
he definitely like a cloud chaser. That's what I saw from what I saw from him. Yeah,
Yup.
all his videos are rants. Like,
he's in a lot of videos, dude. Like almost all the channels I follow and like I subscribe to, he's on them, and I'm like, how the fuck are you here? Just trying to get like fucking clout, bro. But people are however they are. Let's keep moving on. Keynote of the night. Y'all already know what it is. Bungie went independent. But let me give some background. So in 2008, or 2009, either one, they made a 10-year publishing contract with Activision, which pretty much meant any games they made within those 10 years was going to be published by Activision. Then they would have complete control. Activision in this case. So 9 years passed by. That contract is gone. So they write it off. And so now Bungie has the complete rights to the Destiny franchise, which is weird because why would Activision let go of the franchise? I don't know
Because
why.
it's failing, and it's failing.
Failing, but let me give you some background. Hold on. Destiny 1 was huge, and Destiny 2, while not as big, was the third best-selling game of 2017.
That's cool. It still failed.
But what do you mean failed, dude?
It failed to Activision standards. You can
But
okay,
Activision
boom.
standards are
the vision they had for the game was not met at all.
The vision
Right,
they had for the game was this: make us fucking a lot of money. Like
The vision-
$billions.
But the vision they had for the
they
game
didn't
was
maximize their profits like they wanted.
Yeah, I know,
like
I
they
know.
expected.
I know, I agree with that. But I'm saying the game on its own, like how much it sold and etc., that didn't fail. It was just Activision has insane expectations. Call of Duty and
it was
Overwatch.
justified. Like, yeah, I mean, Bungie made Halo. Like they acquired the creator of Halo, like thinking they're about to make the next big thing, which is
Yeah.
what we were promised, kind of, when Destiny was first conceptualized.
This goes
Yeah,
back
no,
to my
I
point.
get that.
This goes back to
Right.
my point when I said Sony has like some of the best marketing, because Destiny 1, when that was being marketed by Sony, that shit was like everywhere,
Poppin'.
everywhere. And like I remember like not like people who play games, but people who were like they have a PlayStation or an Xbox, but you know they don't really game like that. They thought Destiny was like a PlayStation exclusive, so that like sold like crazy on PlayStation.
It did sell a lot on PlayStation, but here's my question, right? So, okay, so let's say they made a Destiny 3, right? How would they make it more successful? Because I think what killed it is this. Look, Destiny 1 was like, okay, had like 15 DLCs, big DLCs that you had to pay a lot of money for. Like no game was doing that anymore. Not even the Call of Duty was doing that anymore. Like there's a point that I think Call of Duty, all the map packs are free, and Destiny still keep making DLC and shit like that, plus the $60 edition, like the in the normal price. And now they added all the bullshit microtransactions. Bro, I don't know. They're just like they're just trying to get a lot of money from me.
All right, boom. Let me break it down for you. This issue, Destiny 2 was not good or a failure or whatever word you want to use. It's 50% because of Bungie.
I don't agree with that, bro.
Facts only.
Not 50, bro.
Because listen, Destiny 1 was supposed to last for 10 years. That one game was supposed to last for 10 years. They did not make enough content in that game. You know what they did? They just made a new game and they released it on PC. But when they released it on PC and made a new game, that game still had the one issue, little to no content. And you want to nickel and dime everybody, excuse me. And the nickel and dime part, that's where I blame Activision, right? But at the end of the day, you have little content, and then when you do release content, you put it behind a $40 paywall, and you say, yo, if y'all want to play the rest of my game, you have to buy this $40 content. Because if you don't buy this $40 content, the rest of the game, you can't do shit.
Okay,
like
but
that's bullshit.
What is your point, though? Like,
my point is the game failed because of not enough content for the $60 player. Does that make sense?
I agree, but like, how do you? I just don't see how Bungie is to blame in that specific.
Bungie got to get at least 50% of the blame because they
How is it 50 though?
They
because they
signed
made a game that's fucking sucked.
Yeah, but the game. I'm not talking about the game itself.
They made the game
practices. The business practices are not them.
They made the game and they signed the deal. It's not like Bungie came out of Activision. Bungie
No,
went to
that's fine.
Activision
That's
and was
fair.
like, "Yo, I'm trying to get some money," and Activision was like, "Yeah, but you got to follow this, this, and this." And Bungie said, "Oh, okay. So yes, you have to get some blame. You have to take some responsibility on the paper
I,
that you
I ain't,
signed,
I
on the
ain't
deals
saying
that
it's
you
zero blame.
made."
All right, let me be straight. I ain't saying it's 0% blame, but to say that they're mostly responsible or they're equally as responsible, I just don't agree. Sorry, I just don't.
It takes two to tango. That you're 50%
But
responsible.
no. But it takes two to tango. But you can't say that just because they were an accomplice, they did the murder. I'm sorry, it's just not true. They're not. Just not. Like they might have helped, but they didn't kill the person. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like I just don't see how people are blaming Bungie. Like
Okay, ready?
yeah.
All right, boom. You saying Bungie didn't kill Destiny, Activision did. But Bungie handed them the gun, they handed them the bullets, they handed them the fucking car to use to go kill.
The
They handed them
metaphor doesn't like change anything.
Yeah, you're not changing the metaphor. Who killed
Bungie
you can say it all
Bungie
you
played
want.
a huge part.
I'm not.
And
Of course, I'm
Well,
fucking
Bungie
developer.
wasn't accomplished in the murder of the.
But listen, man. Listen. Let me look something up. Did EA buy Dice? Yes, they did. Okay. So, are you blaming Dice for how like Battlefield 5 turned out completely? Is that their 50% their blame? Are you gonna tell me that? No, you're
is
not.
Battlefield as a franchise dead?
Uh, I mean, it's not in good terms. Let's put it that way.
Is it dead?
Destiny's not dead. It outsold Battlefield. You can't say that.
Is
Battlefield
it
5 is no,
you're not answering my question.
no. No. I'm saying it's not dead, but neither is Destiny 2. I'm
So
sorry.
boom. So boom, listen, right? The next Battlefield, because really the reason why people have an issue, it's not, it was the reason why a lot of people have issue with this last Battlefield was because of the marketing. Am I
I'm
lying?
just dude. No,
Was
you're lying. You're lying. A
so
lot of people that bought the Battlefield, like, are disappointed how the campaign is. Are disappointed with the maps. Are disappointed that there's no battle royale mode. There's a lot of content
no,
missing.
I'm talking about the people who didn't,
No,
the people who didn't buy it. Well, why didn't they buy it?
okay. There's some people that didn't buy it because of the
Because of the
market.
marketing.
Some people didn't buy it
Okay.
because there's no battle royale mode. Some people didn't buy it because they didn't see enough content. Some people didn't buy it because honestly,
Guess what?
Black Ops 4 and Red Dead is better. So I mean, what can I tell
The
you?
issue of lack of content falls on DICE. So if you want to bring up
How they're rushing the battle royale? They couldn't rush the battle royale mode because
who
EA.
makes the game? Who makes the game?
That's
Saber,
not a
I'm
good
asking you,
point.
who makes the game?
That's a terrible argument.
Who makes the game? Saber, who makes the game? Answer the question.
I'm not
If
saying
if DICE makes the game and the game lacks
0%
content,
blame.
then what do you want me to do? If DICE makes the game and the game lacks content, how do you sit there and say DICE takes no blame?
I mean, I
DICE
didn't
takes
say they
50% of the
didn't take no
blame.
blame. Not 50 though. Not they're not equally responsible as EA. They're not. I'm sorry. I just don't see that. Especially same for like Battlefront 2. You can't say DICE is 50%. I'm sorry. Just don't see
Battlefront
that. I just don't
Battlefront
see
2
it.
is a different
How is it
Battlefront
a
2
different?
is a different scenario.
How?
That's a totally different
How
scenario
is it
because
different? EA
because
is
now
meddling and it's
listen,
changing the
li-
fundamental design and like
listen, now you bringing
somehow
up a game, that had a lot of content, but now
no,
EA, what are you
no.
talking about? That game had a lot of content, but
Yeah, tell
EA
me the
locked
content. I
a
have
lot
the
of
game.
content
No,
behind a paywall. You're not
no.
listening.
Hold on. No,
All right, cool.
you're bullshitting. Tell me all the content Battlefront 2 had, because you're just making shit up.
You talking about a game that had a lot of content locked behind a
Tell me the
paywall,
content. Tell me the content.
leveling up, unlocking new weapons.
No,
Am I
nigga.
lying?
Tell me the content.
Y'all,
No,
y'all,
did
y'all
you play
saying
the
that,
game?
but am I
No,
lying?
you're saying that,
Am
but
I
you didn't
lying?
play the game. You're lying because you
Do
don't
you
know
on
the content of Battlefront. What are you talking
if you
about?
play Battlefront 2, did you unlock weapons by just naturally playing the game when it first came out? No,
What are you
you had to buy
talking about,
you had to
dude?
get the loot
I'm
boxes, right?
You
So
said
and
there's
then you could
content
buy the
in
loot.
Battlefront 2. Tell me the content in
There
Battlefront
was
2.
there was content in
How many
Battlefront 2
maps?
that was
How many
locked behind.
maps? Do you
You're
remember
not
how many
listening,
maps?
but you're not
No,
listening. You
dude.
see, but when I do this, you mute me. So it's not even fair. You're not listening.
I'm listening. You're saying there's content. Please
There was
tell me
content. You're not listening. I said there was content locked behind a paywall that EA was forced to put on the paywall because any of pretty much all those game sales went to Disney. So EA was like, "Yo, we got to make our money." So
Yeah,
they
okay.
put a lot of content, a lot of weapons, a lot of leveling up boosters, whatever you want to call them, behind the paywall. I'm lying? If I'm lying, let me
Okay,
know.
let me ask you something now. Tell me what this content included. And you can't say weapons. That just doesn't make sense. Of
It
course,
had
all games
weapons.
have weapons. All games have fucking weapons.
It had cosmetics.
Yes, all games have
It had level up
cosmetics.
boosters.
All
Like, what do you
games
want me to
have that.
say? But what you want me to say?
Here's what I'm. Here's what I
You
want
want
you to
me want me to name a Star Wars gun? I didn't play the game. Like,
no. Here's what I want you to say. I want you to say how many maps there are, which there weren't a lot. I want you to say how many heroes there were. There weren't that many. Let me tell you that. I want to hear how long the campaign is. Newsflash, 5 hours at most, which was trash. I beat it.
niggas knew the campaign was gonna be short.
Nigga, you're saying they put a lot of content, and now you're telling me
I'm saying
there weren't a lot of maps. There
no.
weren't a lot of
I said they had content locked behind a paywall.
You said they had a lot of content, and it's not true.
Locked behind a paywall.
They
Did they not have a lot of content locked behind a paywall?
They didn't have a lot. In general, Battlefront 2 was trash. In general.
Okay.
They just locked everything behind a wall. That's what they did. Nothing else.
So that's what I just said. That's what I just said.
No, but you're making it out to be you're making it out to be as like DICE made this amazing game and they put something behind it. No, that's not true.
I never said DICE made an amazing game.
An amazing game. Okay, this full meaty game. It's not true. That is not true. That is just simply not true. And you know the thing, the funny thing, they made the DLC and all the premium packs and whatever. There were a lot of content added after that.
Okay, Saber, let me ask you a question then. So are you blaming DICE or EA for that fiasco?
I'm blaming both, but I'm not blaming DICE more or the same. I think EA is more to blame, but DICE plays a part. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I think of Destiny 2.
But the difference here's the difference. Difference between Battlefront 2 and Destiny is pretty much like this, right? It comes down to gameplay. You bring up the maps, you bring up all that. It comes down to how the game is played. Star Wars Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront can come out with I don't want to say it's acceptable for them to come out with a little bit amount of maps, but because they're PvP multiplayer games, they can kind of get away with that at the beginning, and then if they add in the content later, it's fine. But with Destiny 2, what'd you say?
They charge you for the content though. How is that? I don't.
I'm just saying in general. Like even if they didn't charge you for the content, if they came in later for free, they could get away with that because it's a PvP game and it's hard for PvP games to get super repetitive. Does that make sense?
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm sorry, but I don't see the difference.
When you move on to a player versus environment game, and they're the same raids and they're the same missions, and you do them over and over and over again, and they're not updating the raids, they're not updating the missions. That's where it falls on the developer, because you can update the missions for free. That don't cost nothing. You don't have.
But what you're saying basically boils down to they need to add more content, and you're giving it a pass to online PvP. I don't understand that.
I'm not giving it a pass. I'm just saying listen, it's
I don't get it.
For a PvE game, it's easier for that game to get stale than a PvP game because it's repetitive. It's the same mission. It's the same.
That's fair.
Kill this big ass. That's my point. So when you start your development cycle for this new PvE game, you have to go in knowing that. So I'm not trying to hear now that the game is out and everybody's saying it's stale. Y'all know how Activision gave it up. No, you knew that before you signed the contract how Activision gave it up. You knew that when you was making a game how Activision gave it up. I'm not trying to hear now that you're on your second game and we're 2 years out. Oh, you know how Activision gave it up. No, I'm not trying to hear none of that.
No, see, here's the
You
problem.
gotta have enough you gotta have enough content and confidence in your game to give to the people, even
You would
knowing how
have a point.
Activision giving it.
All right, you got it. You would have a point if you kept the same energy for every single developer that did that, but you don't. See, you didn't keep the same energy with Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War. I mean,
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Almighty. Don't
Yes,
buy
I
it.
did. I said I was not buying Shadow of War.
Did you blame Monolith or Warner Brothers?
I think.
Exactly.
Listen.
You
I
didn't.
think.
No,
Listen. Hold on. Listen. You're not listening. You're not
Go ahead,
listening.
defend yourself.
If we had this discussion about who gets the blame, it's going to be 50-50.
So you
It's
blame
going to be.
Monolith. So in that sense, you blame Monolith for that. Are you serious? Are you like mentally
No,
challenged?
hold on. Because we have to have a discussion. Did Monolith start under WB Games, or did they go
No, they were
around?
bought. They were bought.
So they were bought.
But
So
they were bought a
WB
long time
Games.
ago. It's not like now.
Listen. So WB Games owns Monolith, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So pretty much WB Games is fucking up a WB game. That's what you're saying.
No, because
That's what you're saying.
by that stance, Bungie was basically owned by Activision.
No.
Yeah,
They
that's exactly
were
what it means.
Activision
No.
did not buy Bungie. They went into a partnership. I'm lying?
Mighty, it's the same thing.
Am I lying? No, it's not the same thing. It's different. It's different from when I own you to we have a partnership. It's way different.
Mighty, it's the same. It works basically the same thing.
If it works, so let me ask you a question. Can Monolith drop out of their deal right now and take their games with them? No, they can't. They can't. They simply can't. You know why? They are owned.
What are you talking about? That is not the fucking point. You're making
Bungie just dropped out of their deal right like last week. What are you talking about? Bungie just dropped out of their deal.
There was another year left. Activision let them go.
So Activision let them go.
Yes, it was a year left.
So Bungie dropped out of their deal.
No, like Activision dropped them. Are you not listening or?
Okay, so Bungie dipped. Like
no,
they're not owned.
Activision dropped them.
But listen, is Bungie owned by Activision? Is Bungie owned by Activision?
For 10 years.
For 10 no, listen, for 10 years for Destiny. 10 years for Destiny.
No, for anything Bungie published. Yes, that is the fucking point.
And that was Destiny, right?
Whatever Bungie wanted, they only made.
So that was Destiny, right?
No, but it wasn't just one game. It's whatever.
All right, Saber.
It's just not. I'm sorry, it's just you're not.
So they had a partnership deal for 10 years. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
so
a partnership that Bungie couldn't get out of unless Activision. So basically,
they owned
them for 10 years.
So it was a partnership deal for 10 years. So they went into this partnership deal knowing, Activision be on that bullshit. Activision.
No, you're not listening. Just like every single developer hears when they say, "Do you want to be bought?" It's like
no,
it's the same exact thing.
No.
When they buy him, yes, when they buy him, it's for life. Okay, but when you do a partnership deal, it's just a few years. That's all.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But they went into the
contract. It's the same thing.
By
Warner Brothers, Monolith have to sign a contract with Warner Brothers. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Okay.
It wasn't no, we're gonna sign a contract and work together. It's nigga, I'm buying you and you're gonna work for me. Like it's different. It's totally different.
Said yes. No, it isn't. Monolith said yes.
Okay, so Monolith is where they're at right now, right? So boom. Now WB owns Monolith, right?
For now.
So no, listen. WB owns Monolith, right?
Almighty.
So whatever WB wants Monolith to do, that's what they gotta do, right?
That's the same thing with Bungie for 10 years.
No.
Where's this conversation going?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm
stop. Damn.
Saber not listening.
Finish.
You're literally saying the same shit, and it don't even make sense.
Saber not listening. My point is,
your point literally is dumb because you're saying the same situation that Bungie was in.
No, that's not true.
All right, bro. you're not gonna listen, so whatever.
Did Bungie and Activision go into a partnership? Yes or no? It's simple. Yes, they went into a partnership. We all knew that Activision was on that bullshit in 2009. So how come
Same
when did
thing.
Destiny 2 come out? 2017. How come when 2017 come around, niggas is like, yo, Activision wildin'? No, y'all knew that.
It's not
So
really
y'all have to take
it's not really a
responsibility.
partnership. It's more like they
It's like a lease
needed
or buying.
them.
It's basically like leasing a car or buying a car. Okay,
It
you
was
lease
like a
car.
loan.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a loan. Like if you loan, you are part of that. Like Bungie was part of Activision for 10 years. There was nothing Bungie could have done once
They
they started,
loaned their services.
pretty much. And now here's what happens. Monolith, they sold their services. So they don't even have a chance in years to get out of that.
Right.
That's what we're trying to say.
So
Monolith is responsible for whatever.
So Monolith is WB, right?
No, Almighty. Monolith
Okay.
signed to be in WB, but they willingly did that. You can't say, oh, because they were bought, they didn't have any fault in it. No, they did. They were bought by Warner Bros. It's like any other developer that is being bought. That is the point we're trying to make. And here, Bungie was bought for 10 years. It was loaned out for 10 years. But as situations could have been that Bungie was bought completely, would you have blamed Bungie then? That makes no sense. So if Bungie was bought by Activision, would you have blamed Bungie?
The developer still gets some blame, but I can see how if my boss and not my partner is telling me to do something from my partner is telling me to do something, it's totally different.
Almighty, what are you talking? So okay. Final question, and we'll move on. If Bungie was bought by Activision, not publishing right, not a 10-year partnership, just forever, right?
Like Activision owns Bungie.
Yeah, they
and
bought
Bungie is Activision.
No. They just bought them. Activision bought them. That's a studio from Activision. You wouldn't have blamed them the same.
The developer still gets some of the blame because lack of content. But if Activision owns you, then yes, you got to do what Activision does.
That's the same thing for the 10 years. Are you retarded? What are you saying? All right,
it was a partnership.
You're retarded. I'm sorry. It's just that you just don't want to lose the point. That's it.
It's a partnership. What you want me to do?
It's the same thing as being bought, just for 10 years.
It's not true.
Okay, fine.
I'll just say this regarding certain choices that Bungie made, like manipulating the amount of XP that you can get to make it that you have to grind a lot more. That's definitely Bungie's fault on that. So Bungie deserves like some blame, while Activision also deserves some blame.
See, I think Bungie deserves the blame on the side of how the game feels to play.
But so what I said? Word.
That's not what you said. But the grind, I wouldn't blame completely on Bungie. Not even 50, because see, this is exactly the same thing as Assassin's Creed, right? I'm not gonna blame. Shut up. I'm not gonna blame the developers of Montreal for making AC grindy, because it's really not their fault. It's more Ubisoft.
How much blame you giving Bungie?
30%.
That's fair.
That's what I would say. 30%, because they define the bullshit, but they still have to abide by Activision law. So,
man, you signed that contract, player.
But it's like saying Sony or whatever, Sony and From Software or whatever that they made.
Hey, before we move on, can I talk about like the gaming side of it, like what Bungie will do in the future?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because like I don't even know how we didn't touch on that. I mean, like, wait, what'd you ask?
Yeah, what do you think they're gonna do?
Oh, well, I prefer they to do like a new thing,
new game.
I'd rather them, even if they make it like the same kind of thing as Destiny. Like, I'd rather they just like clean their slate, But
I doubt it. But
I know I doubt it too. I'm just saying that's what I hope. What I expect is Destiny 3, but even then, like, I'm pretty confident it can be pretty decently better than the first two, just because with their own freedom First of all, they're gonna want the communities, like the overall gaming communities, like, trust again, because
Yeah.
I mean they were once a powerhouse and now they're relegated to being, just another run of the mill team that's just trying to get back up.
Okay,
Yep.
Zap, can I ask you a question?
Oh
Oh.
god. Here we go.
So boom. They left Microsoft because Microsoft was wilding out, right? And then they go to Activision, even though everybody knew Activision was wilding out. So Activision starts wilding out, and now they out. Who they going to next? You think they publishing their own game, or do you think they going to go to somebody else?
But I
So-
mean, like, what I don't know what you mean by wiling out. Like, Activision
Forcing-
is one of the like what do you mean?
forcing things that Bungie did not want in their game. Let's put it like that.
But you're acting like they were supposed to foresee that. But why?
Because that was Activision's rap. Like we're not
How?
gonna sit
When?
here.
Lies.
We're
That's
not gonna
lies. You're lying.
we're not gonna sit here and act like Activision wasn't out here forcing
You're
things
lying.
in game. Okay, I'm lying. Word.
No. But I'm just wondering, when was Activision really like doing that? Like,
Call
Activision,
of Duty.
They
Okay,
didn't.
at
They
that
weren't.
point, they were still just the Call of Duty publisher.
Right.
That's what Activision was known as.
Okay.
At that
Word.
point,
What do you mean,
Word.
Call of Duty had
okay?
zero
Word.
microtransactions.
At the time, the newest game was like Black Ops 2. How many microtransactions was in that? Like
No, not even
the
Black
season
Ops 2,
pass,
like,
and
I
that's
think
it.
MW3.
M-
Yeah, like what can you get besides like that
MW3.
season
Word.
pass, and that's it.
Yeah,
Word,
exactly.
okay.
That's the point. That
No,
was
Okay.
what do you mean, MK? I want an answer, Almighty.
Because back then people thought the season pass was egregious because you're cutting content out
no.
of the
No,
multiplayer
no, they didn't.
and you're
No,
selling
they
for
didn't.
mad
No,
money.
they didn't.
this is
As someone who
lies.
plays
You're-
Call of Duty, no, they didn't.
You're lying.
Word. I'm lying.
You are
Word. I'm
lying.
lying. Word.
You're
I'm lying.
lying. I'm telling you.
lying.
You're lying. FIFA
It's
had
true.
like the microtransactions, and there's been a lot of games that had microtransactions back then. You're lying if you're saying that Call of Duty. And I remember there's an article.
But y'all never answered my question though.
CEO Activision said
What question? That's probably
when
dumb
asked.
as shit.
when asked, the CEO Activision back in like 2008 or 9 said, "Oh, we don't need to add microtransactions to our games because they sell on their own. We don't need to add microtransactions to Call of Duty." Lo and behold, 2-3 years later, microtransactions in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare. I don't know.
Y'all never answered my question. Is Bungie going to publish their own game, or are they going to look for a publisher?
Self-publish.
I don't know what does our answer
opinion.
provide. I don't know. Maybe.
I think
Just a
self-publish.
thought.
Self-publish, in my opinion, because
I'd rather
got-
they just publish it themselves. They have enough
CD
money.
Project Red. Yeah,
I don't know if they have enough money. I don't know.
nah, they do.
Nigga,
Making
what?
multiplayer games are
It's Destiny.
really expensive.
Yeah, but Destiny 3 is like a known game. It's gonna be a known game.
Do you know how much money they made off Destiny 1 alone?
I don't know if they got that money. Y'all keep saying Activision was getting that money. Because Activision was because Saber
they
keeps
were
saying
getting
Activision
paid.
was forcing Bungie to nickel and dime everything.
Not how
That's
it
what
works.
Saber was
They were
saving.
paid.
Just because they were getting nickel and dime doesn't mean they didn't make money. The game made a fuck ton of money.
This
But
man-
I was hearing that Activision was the reason why the game was making a fuck ton of money. That's what Saber said.
what are you talking about?
Saber, you the one who said that Activision forced on in the microtransactions
Yeah,
and
they made a
the
bunch of money.
$40 expansions and all that shit. So how do
Yeah,
I not
made
know
money.
Activision didn't get all that money?
Are you retarded?
You seen the contract? I ain't seen the contract. You seen the
Of course they
contract?
got money.
Okay, what is the point now?
What is the point? I don't know, bro. Let's just move on.
I don't think they got money.
What the fuck?
No, you took the L.
I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore. It's really
They ain't got no money. They broke.
All right, I got
They going to Rockstar. It's like, nah.
All right. So
Get a candy bar.
I got an interesting question. So, in light of Resident Evil 2 remake, is there any other games that you guys want remade, not remastered, remade?
Remade.
Midnight. Oh, it's might as well
don't.
not
Shut
do it. Midnight Club 3 Double Disc.
Shut up. No racers.
Great game.
We need a racer.
Oh man, That's a PwC joke right there, inside joke right there. I've been thinking of Metal Gear Solid, the original. The
What about Twin?
Wait,
Is
you'd
it
want Twin Snakes
a
again,
remake?
or you want them
Yeah,
to just
but-
remake the first one? Like,
just remake the first one with the Metal Gear Solid 5 engine.
would you
4K.
want the same like, like the cameras like fixed gameplay, but like just updated like engine, like the way it feels and the graphics?
See, I don't know, bro, because I don't know.
Please,
It'd be interesting if there were a choice between the two, like they gave you a choice.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that
Like kind of like
you play
if it,
classic
the camera
or
looks
like modern.
MGS3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like modern or classic playstyle. Yeah, that'd be lit.
I need them to remake GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
GTA 3, no, we already have 4.
A San Andreas remake would be pretty dope,
San Andreas remake.
or Vice City. I mean,
See, the problem with San Andreas remake, right? It's just like it's gonna be GTA 5.
no,
but,
that's what that yeah,
you know,
that's true. But I mean, it does have like two
two
like,
extra cities. True.
yeah,
true.
that aren't in GTA 5, and I mean the story's a lot different.
See, but if I feel if they remake like GTA San Andreas, they're gonna have to like make new cities, not just like remake them. It's like, okay, so it can't be the same size because those cities really are small when you think about it.
Yeah, them shits were small.
So like they have to
I
like
mean,
expand it. It'd be kind of hard. It'd be like making a new game.
all
I
right,
don't see-
let me do a not open world game.
Yeah, think of one. 'Cause
Um,
I'm sure there's a lot. I'm thinking Parasite Eve could probably be interesting. Silent Hill 2. Could probably remake that.
Zach about to say Kingdom Hearts 1.
I was gonna say that. I was thinking about it.
I would go for that, honestly.
Like if that was made with like Kingdom Hearts 3's like graphics and
Yeah.
shit, that'd be
Yeah,
dope.
that's what I mean.
But
I would go for it.
I'd like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake on Switch.
Okay. Well, which engine? The new engine they have? Or like completely
No,
new?
completely new.
Like the whole brand new engine.
Yeah. Like I mean, not what they have with this Let's Go shit. I mean, hopefully Gen 8's good and whatever that's like.
Yeah, hopefully it is. It's a new improvement. That's what
I mean, I want to like Pokemon again. I mean, I'm playing a game right now, but it's old as fuck. So
Yeah, it's really not. It's not what we need. What we need when we want a new Pokemon. So
right.
I hope it's. I hope they can get it like, okay, not. I want them to innovate, like change how the game feels or how the game is.
I don't know. I
'Cause
really like.
They should have a speed up option for battles, like at least wild battles, like for grinding.
True. I feel a lot of games should have that, not just
Dragon
yeah.
Quest. Did Dragon Quest 11 needed that?
Honestly,
shit.
yeah, like every turn based game needs like a fast forward button.
Yeah, they should have either a fast forward button or, enemy scaling or whatever. I don't know, something, because it does get kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, on like Earthbound,
Dragon
like if you're like way over
Right.
leveled, or like if you would automatically beat something, like it just like beats it before you'd even fight it.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
That's
great.
what did. That's what did in Persona for the Memento joints.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
When you're overpowered, just kill them with one hit.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but yeah, Silent Hill 2 would be interesting for me, or a Golden Eye maybe, with like
Ooh, GoldenEye would be dope.
with a Doom engine or something like
Can
that.
we get a new James Bond game? Period. Like what the fuck?
Like a good James Bond game? 'Cause I remember the PS3 one.
Yes,
Garbage. Lord.
dude.
I feel like-
the ones from like the PS2 gen were like goat.
I feel like there's
Yeah.
enough technology for them to do it like a good James Bond story
Oh,
too.
of course. I mean,
They could have done it in PS3, and they
yeah,
did.
like, dude, you see Uncharted? Like, you give Nathan a suit, and it's fucking it's fucking James Bond.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You are right. Shit.
I just think a lot of those old shooting games they need updated mechanics, and they'll be really good.
Oh yeah,
They do play well on PC though. Like those games really do play well on PC.
Cause it'll be some random shit like press circle to shoot or some shit. Like, it's like,
Maybe a Fallout 2 remake. The Fallout franchise like really hasn't had like apart from like 3 and New Vegas like any big games like that. But 2 would probably be interesting.
I don't think people would like this, but I'd want a remake of Mario 64.
I don't know.
With like what Mario Odyssey graphics.
I guess, or maybe even better.
Even better? How the fuck you get better?
I don't know.
I really don't know how you get better.
No. I want Melee remake.
Oh my
How
god.
about a Metroid remake?
No, give me Prime 4.
That shit never coming out. They showed that picture
Shut
at
up.
E3.
Coming out next year. You already
It's
know.
coming.
Yeah, I know when the next
Coming out
Nintendo Direct is.
No, they'll announce it.
Wait, Saber, when you say next year, you mean 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
Holy shit. I be forgetting we in
You
2019.
don't believe it?
sometimes.
You don't believe it?
No, I believe it. It's just mad far. Because it was announced in like
It'll be Pokemon this year, right? Yeah, Pokemon this year.
it was announced in like 2016, right?
I
Wait,
know.
yeah, it is this year. Fuck.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, this man fucked up. Yeah, I think Metro's coming out probably like early 2020. That would be my guess.
I want all those 3DS games that nobody are playing and just port them over to Switch.
Like what? Fuck
Like,
3DS.
what?
We need new
a remake.
games.
Yeah, we do need new games.
No, I'm talking about like all the 3DS games that came out last year and like nobody bought them.
I don't know what Persona 5Q didn't come to the Switch.
Yeah, what the fuck came to 3DS last year?
Explain that to me.
Metroid, no one cares.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa.
Never mind.
No, just that one looked like shit because it was 3D. I need
But yeah,
sprites.
Persona 5Q didn't come to Switch, did it? It's just a 3DS game.
That's
Explain
because
that to me, Almighty.
the real Persona 5 coming to the Switch, nigga.
So why didn't 5Q didn't come to anything
Streaming there.
Because
Yo,
listen,
hey, that tweet of mine really blew up though. That shit was lit.
Persona 5. Listen, it's because
PS4 fanboys like retweeting my shit.
It's because Persona 5Q is for handheld and the Switch is a console.
Right, believe that.
Duh. Come on, dog.
Believe that.
That's what Nintendo said. They don't lie.
Switch is a handheld, yeah. But yeah, I think we done. We did all the topics, everything. Yep, that's all. Anything else y'all want to touch on? The R. Kelly shit, the Dallas Cowboys losing.
Nah.
Can we talk about Can we talk about how we in like 23 days of government shutdown?
Do you care?
Who gives a shit? Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out in 16 days.
How has it affected your life, Almighty? Please explain to me.
Cause man, you ever go to like a public bathroom and that shit dirty?
No, I mean always, all the time.
Say
The
no.
bathrooms at my work still clean because they're getting paid. So
when y'all think this gonna end? Because I remember Saber saying this gonna end like tomorrow, 2 weeks ago.
Nah, it's gonna end like probably in a week. I don't know.
In a week.
Who
when
cares?
that wall get built,
Like, who cares?
Yeah, I think
nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Trump's
I think
gonna
them,
say, Mexico, we will bomb you if you do not fund this shit.
Yeah, I think them spikes cost $5 billion.
Yeah.
They're metal spikes. There's
They're
no
sharp?
way they cost $5 billion.
Have you seen how much ground you have to cover and the manpower you have to put?
Those
Dude,
are
we could
cra-
have like a Great Wall. That would be dumb lit.
That's what I thought it was.
Great
That's
Wall of Texas? Oh, shit.
That's what I thought it originally was, and then he posted that picture of
Well, like
spikes.
Mexicans are
And then
gonna
he put-
adapt
and
the
then he put-
Mongolian tactics. No.
Chill.
They'd have to try and seize the wall, and then they'd get
Again,
arrowed
his
down.
con shit. He's gonna pull again his con.
Man, what do y'all think about R. Kelly? R. Kelly going to jail?
Nah.
I don't give
He
a
got-
fuck. Probably
He
not.
gotta go to jail, man. He gotta go.
Oh,
Give
y'all
a fuck
seen the
about
new
celebrities.
MJ? Y'all seen the new
Yo,
MJ?
they trying to get Michael Jackson out of here, dog.
He already
It's-
dead.
What
I
are you
don't know why.
talking about? He's dead.
Yeah, but they're
I'm
trying
just
to make
they
they're trying
trying
to
to.
like smear his legacy.
I don't like that. I don't like that. For the
Yeah,
same
fuck him.
reason, for the same reason, I don't like when
I
like people talk
mean,
shit on X. Like Mike, he already beat his case when he was alive. Now the nigga dead. Now y'all trying to make a surviving R. Kelly
I mean,
sequel. Get out of here, dog.
let me break it to you though. Like he probably did touch a kid or some shit. Let's be honest.
Duh. I mean,
They
didn't
should
he
have got
admit
him
to
when he was
pissing on a
alive.
14-year-old?
Yeah. Like he did some wild shit, like some dirty shit.
MJ ain't never had piss on a 14-year-old.
Nah, he did. I think he did. I think he admitted
No,
it
he
or something.
didn't.
Man, listen.
Michael Jackson did not do shit.
I ain't believe that. But shit.
Fine.
Yo, Zap, you know when that Broly movie come out, Zap?
The
No.
what?
That
I
shit
really
out.
don't want to
hyped for
go out
Sonic.
of my house now that
I'm
the
so hyped for
Cowboys are out of
Sonic.
playoffs.
Oh man. That's sad.
Oh shit! Sonic movie gonna be hype.
That shit gonna be so bad it's good.
Saber, why y'all think y'all lost that game, yo? It's a serious question.
Huh?
Why y'all think y'all lost that the game against the Rams?
The what?
Not
Why is he
Saber,
You
saying
asking me?
that?
Zap.
What the fuck is that?
Zap, my
What do you
fault.
mean
Zap.
why? You
Yeah,
saw the
why?
game.
Like, yeah, I saw the game, like, but I'm just asking for your analysis. Like, what do you think?
Oh my god.
Oh man. Sap is a little bit triggered.
No. We lost. Why don't I want to go over the game, nigga? But Well,
I mean,
Daiquiri
they
H.
outplayed them, right?
Prescott took too long to get into the game.
That nigga
Um,
dead.
Zeke was stuffed to hell, and our defense was tired because they were out there too long.
I mean, there's really not a lot to say, Almighty. It's like the
You
Rams
saw the
outplayed
game.
them. That's pretty much it.
What changes do y'all gotta make, man? Y'all need a
Oh
new
man,
weapon.
Almighty really dwelling on this L.
Oh my god! All right, we need a new offensive coordinator. We need a new,
Head coach?
maybe. I wouldn't care if we did, but if we don't, then I won't be too mad.
New quarterback?
No, I'm fine with Dak. We need another receiver, and we need another DB, and I think we're
No,
good.
DB. Where?
Like a top safety. I don't know.
Who you got tomorrow? For the who you picks for tomorrow or today or whatever?
Chargers, Saints.
Patriots about to spank the Chargers. I can't wait, dog.
I say
hope not.
Patriots are gonna win, but I want Chargers to win.
I hope the Chargers destroy the Patriots.
Patriots are home.
I want Rivers to
Man.
fuck him up.
Somebody break Tom Brady's ankle for real.
Oh Phil about to get it.
Tired, bro.
Yo.
Tired of Almighty like bandwagoning for this shit. Just
Nah, y'all niggas hating. I've been Patriots fan, man.
yeah, okay.
I'm gonna have to really pay Detour $100.
That was an L.
Are you really, you
An L.
dumbass?
I mean, he really didn't make the bet though. Like,
I did it.
Wait. So it's like he picked Chargers. You pick.
No.
The
I'm
Lakers shit.
talking about the Lakers.
That's so dumb.
Oh,
LeBron got hurt, though.
Y'all are dumb as shit.
LeBron got hurt. LeBron got hurt.
I would have asked that to like a somebody that doesn't watch basketball, and they would have said that was a dumb bet.
LeBron got hurt, man.
Okay.
That's all I know. That wasn't my plans,
Okay.
sir. I need top dog to
Bro, I
start
forgot we're still
that.
recording.
Yeah, we're still recording. It's the final minutes. Just give it 2 or 3 minutes more.
I need top dog to start up that Shadows Die Twice bet. I need that. I need my money.
All right, so next episode after everyone beats Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we're gonna have a next episode to like review Resident Evil and Kingdom Hearts. Pretty much, that's gonna be the topics.
Yup.
Wait, when's Kingdom Hearts come out?
Like 2 weeks.
2
Oh.
weeks. So,
Saber, I'm not Saber. Zap, you getting the Kingdom Hearts PS4 or not?
Is it even available?
probably
I don't
not.
know.
I need a Pro though, but damn the money.
It's kind of late now, dude. Honestly, I wouldn't get a Pro if I were you.
I need a TV. I really don't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Just don't get a pro, because like, what are you gonna play? The only thing you have to play now is probably The Last of Us.
Kingdom Hearts, Last of Us,
Death Stranding,
Death Stranding coming out
Ghost of
this
Maybe
year.
Death Stranding.
Tsushima,
But I wouldn't bet on Death Stranding because it
Death-
might be PS5.
PS5, and
No,
it'll probably be backwards compatible. If it's
Koji-
not, that'd be the biggest mistake of all time.
Kojima said it's almost done. That's what he said. So
No, that ain't- he
Okay,
didn't say that.
so
He said
That
the
shit coming
mocap
out.
is done.
he said no.
Kojima
He said
says
they.
coming out tomorrow. Do you believe him?
Yep. He make the game right.
Yeah, okay. But funny thing is, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Forgot it.
Yeah.
But
Man, Young Yeah says it's coming out this year. So it's coming out this year.
well, bottom line is,
Is Young
the pro,
Yeah
you should have gotten the
a
pro
game
when,
developer?
when God of War came out. That's when you
Hey,
bro.
they might be cousins, man. I don't know.
Bro, Saber, but are we hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3 though?
Zap, you're the only person.
hype fucktards.
No, I'm not.
Nah, he not.
You're the only person
I'm a little
in this
bit hyped.
podcast.
No.
Saber, you play 1 and 2?
Saber hype.
No. No.
He don't have to. He hype.
I'm just gonna play it off like Disney character. That's the only reason I'm playing.
No, this is a good perspective. We need it. Like someone who's
I'm
never
a-
played this shit.
Yeah.
I might play it. I might play it. I might play it. I
I
never
like
played
Disney.
1 and 2.
I like Disney. I already showed my Disney knowledge yesterday.
You said you
when-
will play 1 and 2, Almighty?
I said I haven't played 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't have to. Just play 3, whatever.
Yeah, it's like I would have, but it's just too late now.
But Saber, here's what I need you to do. I need you, if it's better than Persona 5, I need you to admit it. I need you to tell the whole truth.
Why wouldn't I admit it? What the
I
heck?
just need you to do it, man.
I doubt it's gonna be better in my opinion, but okay.
Because
Sure.
you be lying sometimes. You gotta keep it on it.
Not with the quality of games. I rely about like my favorite games. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because if Zap sit here and say he's better than Persona 5, I'm not gonna believe him. Because he a fan.
Wait, what's
Okay,
better
but
than
if
Persona 5?
if he thinks it's better, why would I deny him that? What the heck? That's his opinion. What the fuck? Some people don't like Persona 5. What am I gonna do?
No,
What
I
do you
need
mean?
you.
I like Persona 5. What the fuck?
No. Because,
No.
because basically, Almighty saying that if you say it's better than Persona 5, he's not gonna believe you because you're a fan. Okay, well, you're a
Yeah.
fan, but what the hell's the point? I don't get it.
Because Zap could be lying.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Oh,
But,
Yeah.
but he might like it more.
I'll
opinion.
probably like it more.
What if, hey, Almighty, what happens if I say I like it more? What are you gonna do then? And then you play
I
it and
might-
you don't like it.
I might take your word more seriously than Zap's.
I
That's
mean,
what
it's a
I'm
completely
saying.
different game. I mean, like, I like action RPGs if they're good more than a turn-based.
Yeah. I get it.
Man.
And it probably has the best. I mean, it's my favorite series when it comes to gameplay of action RPGs.
Cyberpunk 77 coming out this year.
No,
it's
not.
I wish
2021.
20. Nah,
Look.
I think it's 2020. Well,
Yeah, I think it'll make next year. I mean, like, it's a seminal year. Like, it has to.
it
The
has to be.
earliest is 2020. It's gonna
Yeah,
come
early
out.
is 2020, but I think 2020 could be. 'Cause,
I need
mean,
something big. This
5
year,
years. Come on, this year's been looking trash.
this year's looking so bad.
Booty, bro, booty. Tell me one game that y'all looking for, like that's
Besides Kingdom
confirmed for
Hearts.
2019, like, or at least like a really good
Oh, my.
possibility. Like y'all
Code-
know, like the last
Code
one is
Vein.
probably not coming out this year. We know that.
I mean, we have no idea what's going to be the end of this year, so it could be good.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like at least last year, we knew like Spider-Man and Red Dead were coming. You know, like in the horizon.
Okay,
Like,
but you don't think we're going to get at least one of Last of Us, Ghost, or Death this year?
man, if we don't get The Last of Us,
One of them? We have
Is
to get
Ghost?
one of them.
Listen, is Ghost
Ghost,
enough
yes.
though?
yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Yeah,
Ghost,
I
like,
think so.
The Last
Just
of
one
Us
of those
2
is
quality?
enough.
Yeah, for me and for us, but like I don't think that's like The Last of Us 2 quality. That's what I'm saying.
But The Last of Us 2 is like their biggest hit of the generation.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
Okay,
Like
Like,
that and
oh my
Uncharted
God.
4, like they're two
real
huge-
hype, like real
you know.
hype, like I just
so you telling me besides Days Gone, Sony's only going to release one more game this year?
In terms of like, how many years do they release more than one big game?
Yeah. That I agree with.
Think about that.
Two games, 3 games,
Like,
at most.
think about like what else did they release the year Bloodborne came out? What was the other game?
What year was that? 2015.
Yeah, Until Dawn. Everyone thought that was a good ass year. I mean,
Until Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying is, let's just wait.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying, in my opinion, when I look at it, the beginning of
And
2019 is
Pokemon,
cool.
dude.
True, Pokemon is coming out,
Switch.
but that's the only thing that's coming out from Nintendo, bro. Like,
We don't know that.
true.
What about Fire Emblem? Or
hold on. The other big game from Sony from 2015, it was supposed to be The Order. It was supposed to be The Order. I just looked it up.
True.
But it failed.
Yeah, it failed. But when I think about, like, 2018 was a big year for Sony in general.
Huge year.
I think this year's gonna be Days Gone, Dreams, Ghost of Tsushima. That's
Dreams.
Oh yeah, Dreams.
Hey man, Dreams could be a cool game. I ain't writing it off.
If Last of Us comes out this year lit.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I'm thinking.
Last of Us and Kingdom Hearts 3 in the same year? Oh God.
Because even without Sony, like, this year is still kind of still.
Like, okay, you got Pokemon. You might have what's this game? Forgot the name. Third party. You might have the Star Wars game, which could
what's it called? Shadow. Is it Shadow of the M? No, that's a book?
No.
Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah, Shadow of the Empire is a book. It's a book. No. Something about Jedi Order.
Jedi Last Order.
Yeah, the Last Jedi Order or whatever.
Or Jedi Fallen. I don't know.
Yeah. Jedi Fallen Order. That's it.
Yeah.
That could be good. That could be good.
Is that an EA game?
That's confirmed for this year?
Unfortunately, yes.
Wait, was that the Titanfall developer one or no?
Yes, that's the Respawn one.
Yeah, the guy that was sitting on his ass just saying,
yeah,
weird as
we're making a Jedi game.
Yeah.
And not showing anything for some reason.
I think it's gonna release this year because they have to release a Star Wars game next to the Star Wars movie. They do that every single year.
So they're gonna release it in December. That game coming out because the movie is going
not December, but like November. I could see it. Yeah.
Oh wait, we forgot Crash Racing, Rizen's favorite game.
That's a cool game.
Man, oh my goodness.
Be hyped, boys.
If Division 2 is good, then I might call.
No, that gameplay type is not for me.
That gameplay is so garbage. Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the gameplay. It's not really about. It's like the gameplay on the bullet sponge.
Maybe on PC it'll be better, but I don't know. What's it called?
PC gaming.
Sekiro, duh, that's coming.
Yeah, Sekiro, that's a big
Shadows
game.
Mortal Kombat.
Saber, you getting Shadows Die Twice?
Mikey's probably getting it, so
even though I don't really give a shit about it really anymore. Shenmue 3.
Trash. Dude. After seeing Shenmue 1 and 2, I just don't need it.
Fake Yakuza.
Code Vein.
Judge Eyes. Yeah. Ooh, Judge Eyes. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Judge Eyes.
That's too high.
Judge Eyes. Code Vein.
Let's see what else.
You guys see some of the Judge Eyes gameplay already, or no?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
Shit, this look good. See,
I've seen enough of it.
All your naming are cool games that I want to play, but nothing. Shit, bro. I need to play. I'm super hyped.
But like, how many? We think that we need a ton of those, but how many of those per year are there? Really? Like
I know.
Max 3 or 4.
You're right.
We need at least 2 or 3 though.
3 or 4.
Name the 3 or 4 for this year.
KH3. I know that's really soon. Like, and that's
for you,
a flaw to talking about the year.
Not just that. That's for you too. Like, not us. We're not like super hyped for that game.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
like name a game on God of War level.
Not in terms of quality, more like in terms of hype.
Hype.
Well, Sony will be
hype.
hyping Days Gone like God of War.
No,
They
no,
they're
no,
hyping it, but
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
play
no,
that
no,
game
no,
like
no.
that.
No, 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 no,
we're
no,
gamers that are aware that
no,
it's not on the level. Nigga.
no.
Almighty hush. I know what you're trying to say, Seth. I'm not saying that the companies are trying to hype it. I mean, like personally, me, I'm not as hype for those games
No,
as
and
other.
okay,
Mhm.
but then I just said I'm personally hyped for Kingdom Hearts, and then you said no.
No, I
That's
didn't
true.
say no. I'm
That's
just saying
true.
that for
You
you,
did do that, Saber. You did do that, Saber. That you
for
fucked
him,
up
it's
for
a
that.
personal thing. Yeah,
That's fucked up. You did that, so.
Shut up.
but yeah, just
But it's
look
just
personally. I'm not super hyped for any game.
it's
But I
just
mean,
Hyped for a lot of games, but not super hyped. Yeah,
last
I'm hyped
year.
to see what Pokemon can be.
Last year there was God of War, Spider Man,
Red
Red
Dead.
Dead, Smash Bros. That's four.
Last year was stupid.
And I don't even think last year was as good as 2017. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, but in 2017, I'm not gonna lie to you. I only had one game super hyped, which was
So
Persona.
wait, like,
That's true.
Well,
so
I'm
just because this year
Danganronpa.
will be good and not amazing, like it's gonna be
No,
shitty.
no, it's not
No,
shitty.
no,
Okay,
no,
but
no.
here's what I'm trying to say.
We saying it's
This,
shitty, just making fun of it.
yeah, this year's gonna be good, but the thing is, the highs are not gonna be as high as other years, even though it might have more like quantity of good games.
Correct.
That's pretty much all I'm saying. But I think
I
this year's
think
gonna be
maybe
bad.
I don't know. We'll see. There are some pretty high highs to me, like, and
Yeah, Kingdom
potential
Hearts.
highs.
Yeah,
And I
potential
think
highs
there are
is
things
fine, but
like we'll just find out about, like release dates and other things that I think will be exciting.
yeah, but no Sony at E3, so that's another bullshit, bro.
That's yo.
Maybe
When y'all
PSX
think,
will
when
just
y'all
be the
think,
hugest thing ever.
hell no, hell no.
Bro, what if Sony announces a PS5 this year? Ooh.
It's being announced this
Damn.
year and it coming out next year. Being announced this year, coming out next year. When is it going to be announced? I don't know.
PSX.
Announced next year, release next year.
I think it's gonna be announced like December this year.
I say okay, that's possible. I see that.
Like PSX announcement. That's
I
what I
If
say
think.
they,
announced. I say announced. Yeah. You know what? I'll go with that. PSX
Yeah.
announcement and then release November next
Sounds
year.
right. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it makes
that
sense.
that'll give it a year to build hype.
hmm This is similar to what they did with the PS4. They just did the conference in like February.
And then like E3 next year is when they do like the rollout of
Oh
like
my god,
information
E3
about it.
2020 about to be dummy.
E3 2020. Oh god.
I can't wait. Can't wait. That shit about to be dummy lit.
Yo, you know why I'm thinking uh, more that the next gen consoles are coming 2020. Even like Assassin's Creed took off this year.
Yeah. It's 2020. I believe it too. This year feels like an empty year, not in terms of like games, but in terms of like movement and
Right, like
yeah.
they're not they're releasing a spin-off Far Cry. They're not releasing the main Far Cry this year. That's gonna come out next year. They've been waiting a little while for Watch Dogs 3. I think that's gonna come on a
2020.
new Watch Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Not 2020, but just on the next gen console period. Maybe even early 2021 or whatever you gotta do. I think that developers are gearing up, and you can kind of tell that they're gearing up for the next big thing.
I agree. I won't argue that. Especially when you look at like Sony first party. Apart from the games that haven't come out, like Gorilla's definitely gearing up. What's the other? Polyphony gearing up with the Gran Turismo 6 to release with the PS5. You see that?
That's gonna be Jump favorite game.
And Japan Studio Japan is making probably a PS5 launch title.
Knack 3, baby.
No, chill.
Can't wait.
Don't say
Y'all
that.
beat Knack too, or don't speak about it.
Free on PSN. That's all I know.
Shit was go. How about that day one?
But yeah, to pretty much, I think it's 2020 PS5 and Xbox Scarlet. So
Y'all think Xbox gonna do well next go around?
Better than this.
Yeah,
I
better.
hope so.
Probably like I'd say like 20 million more consoles.
And if it's good, I will buy it.
I won't probably. Depends.
Support gaming. If it's good, I'll buy it.
I
Support gaming.
mean, if
I'll
it'll
buy it
actually
if
have
there's something.
exclusives, I'll
Yeah,
get it.
if there's
But
something.
Yeah,
other
but
than that, not
it
really.
gotta be good. I agree with y'all. I'm not just gonna
Yeah,
buy
I
it to
mean,
support
having
gaming.
exclusives equals being good.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much. I think they could have something with key what's his name? Ninja
That's
Fury and Obsidian.
that's the thing. Gears. I don't even think the new Xbox coming out next year because they about to release Gears 5 this year.
Next
Like,
year.
what are y'all doing?
Okay, so
So what?
dude,
The Last of Us is
They
gonna
got
Last
that
of Us
new
came
Halo.
out months before
They got that new
PS4.
Halo.
The Last
I just
GTA
thought
5
about it.
came out 2 months before PS4.
Yeah.
That's because Rockstar don't give a fuck.
Neither does the
Okay,
Last
why does the coalition have to give a fuck then? They got Gears.
Man,
Let them
why are
puff
you
their
arguing
chest.
with Almighty? Dude, God of
You're
War
right.
came out like 5 months before God of War Ascension came out 5 months before PS4.
God of War Ascension is not a main game,
Okay.
but
I mean,
even then they still got Halo. So they still got Halo, and that Halo game is gonna looking real adventurous, or however you want to
You haven't even seen anything.
talk about this. It's looking like it's gonna be open world.
I think this year is going to be good, though. I mean, like, we already have 2 good games coming out in like 2 weeks.
I
And
think this year is gonna be like way better than 2014. Just
Way better than
how it-
2014.
like,
how it's
yeah,
gonna
like,
be.
obviously, I just think there's so much shit going on. And like, there's already so many games I need to beat in my backlog. Like,
Yeah,
I really don't mind if there's some slowdown periods like in a year.
I agree. I'm with school now, so it's fine by me.
Well, yeah, that too. And I mean, like, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all for 1 second.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh man.
This
no.
game coming out.
Oh my
Probably. I mean, I'm good at containing hype, but I mean, I've been waiting almost 13 years for this game.
God. 13 years for a hack and slash.
13
No,
years. Holy shit.
13 years for a masterpiece. And my hype is
13th year for a goofy game. Yeah. Hey man, that game looking good. That game looking good. I'll buy it. That Disney shit don't be lit.
Nah, it looked good. It looked good.
I ain't watched the last 2 trailers though. I've been avoiding that shit.
All I want to see how many Disney shit's gonna be in it.
13 years for a Final Fantasy
What do you mean,
spinoff.
worlds?
That's crazy.
Yeah, how many worlds and shit?
I think like 10 or 11.
That sounds pretty good. As long as it's more than 5. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, like most of them have like 12 or more.
That's good. Do some Disney characters like go through other worlds?
No, like they stay. I mean, you have like summons and like they travel with you. Like Wreck-It Ralph, he's like a summon.
Wreck-It Ralph. Did they add the Star Wars to Kingdom Hearts?
I think they can, but I'm not sure
They
if
did.
they will this time.
Yeah. You
Like,
think it's gonna be a 4?
I hope. I honestly think they will. They were the way Nomura was talking. Like he was like saying, "Oh, I mean, we're too far into this game to be talking about that stuff." So I think like they would want it. I mean, like if you really think about it, Kingdom Hearts is so based on stupid shit from Star Wars. Like, I mean, it would make sense to be a world in the game.
Yeah, it does make sense. Bro.
Plus a Darth Vader boss.
Marvel.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, that'd be lit. That'd be lit.
oh well, there's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
another
yeah.
13 years, I guess.
No, Kingdom Hearts 4 gonna be 2022.
No,
Nigga,
Yeah, okay.
Nigga, you think they're gonna do that again? They are not doing that
not
again.
okay. Not
2030,
years, but
nigga.
not 3 years. No.
They will
I
not do that again.
At least 5.
2026.
At least 5.
I
At
say
least 5.
2026.
Like what Nomura was doing, like with the handheld games, what he really did was they were an excuse to like just use all these different gimmicks, and like he was really just building up to 3 in a way like he wanted to put all these gameplay features in the 3, and he used these other games as like vehicles to, basically like unlock his mind into thinking of these new things. It was fucking dumb.
I mean, I see what
He
you're
better
saying.
go smoke some
So,
weed to unlock his mind.
13 years. I say 2025 or 2026.
No,
What do you mean? No, that's like
they're not going to make any more games in between. They're not going to do that anymore. They're just going to make probably.
Yeah, but remember,
Saber.
there's a
Not
lot of,
Saber,
like-
Zap.
like
Zap,
the
you
studio
think
that works on Kingdom Hearts also works on Final Fantasy VII remake and shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying?
yeah,
No, it's not the same people. No, it's not.
there's no cross like there at all.
Well, I mean, Nomura,
Probably
but
would.
I mean, all he does really with Final Fantasy is like conceptual stuff.
The only way I see a new Kingdom Hearts game coming out 2023
I don't see it.
they're working on it right now. That's the only way I see it. They're working on that shit right now. Only way I see it.
I think they'll take a few months break after this game drops, and then they'll be on to 4.
They about to be in crunch time for the next 3 years.
I
the
see
fuck?
2024.
You're gonna see a Kingdom Hearts 4 teaser at
2020.
what's it called? Tokyo Game Show 2020.
I'll bet $400.
I don't.
I'll bet $400.
I don't know. 2020, like next.
Well, no,
year?
2021.
Exactly.
2021. That means it's not coming out until like at least 2023.
Why?
Because I never seen like they tease a game.
No
and
way.
then next year releases.
We
That
we
shit
are
never-
talking about Square Enix. Ain't
All right,
no
fine.
way.
23. That's fine. I mean, a 4-year gap between 3 and 4. That's fine.
Hey,
It's at least 5. It's at least 5. It's at least
At
5
least
years.
5?
Dog. At least 5 years.
No.
I'd see 2025, 2024. I don't know.
Nuketown
Jesus.
2025,
Yo,
dog.
Sap is holding on to too much hope.
No. I'm not. It's a big series, and like they're not going to make any other games. The reason
what
they
if-
didn't make 3 all this time is because they were making, like I was saying, they were making on other consoles different handheld shit.
All right,
But
so
what if
when was
Kingdom
the
Hearts
last
3
time
is
that they did the
dookie?
last? No, hold on. What was the last time? The last spin-off game they did?
Well, hold up.
The year. Give me the year.
Well,
No.
actually, what about 0.2? That came out. When the fuck did that come out? That was a new game. I mean, it was basically a new game,
What was it? What was it?
and that came out. Let's see.
It said no. Hold on. That gave me Kingdom Hearts 2 for some reason. Hold on.
January 2017. And before that,
But it sounds like the team was split up to make
Kingdom
Kingdom Hearts
Hearts.
3 and Kingdom Hearts whatever spin-off they were making.
I mean, yeah, like, well, no, I don't know. It's
See, this is like this. All right. When do you think Final Fantasy 16 is coming out? Do you really think it's gonna be like in 2 more years?
Yo, Zach. Kingdom Hearts
Maybe,
0.2
but
to
that has
3
nothing-
hours.
okay.
3 hours to beat. That's an expansion.
Of
What do you-
what?
That's you naming off expansion packs. We talking about
An
from
expansion.
it's gonna
Kingdom Hearts
take-
3's
it's
engine.
gonna take 5 years. 5 years, dog.
Nigga,
Stop.
how is
stop
it
trying to-
expansion of the game that's not even out yet?
All right, never mind. Just
No,
never
I'm
mind.
asking you.
Because
I
I didn't say an expansion.
like a vertical slice. I think that's
That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying. Like it's not. That wasn't a super long main game to make.
I mean, Ground Zeroes, they call that a game. It's like the same shit.
Ground
it's
Zero.
the same shit, but I mean, Ground Zeroes didn't.
And that shit took 4 hours, not 1. Who the fuck told you that?
I said 3.
No,
Oh, all right.
yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just Square Enix, and like they took forever with everything, and
Square Enix
We'll
takes
see.
forever
I guess
with
I
everything.
might be holding on to hope, but I just
I think you're
I
holding.
don't. I think they'll be more focused.
I say enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of it. You better believe
platinum
that.
that bullshit. You better platinum that bullshit. You don't get another one until 2024.
That's the thing. Like Disney own like the world now. So
But like, you know what? I'm okay if it takes a while. Like,
Yeah,
because
yeah, why
first of all,
not?
I won't be as long. Because like I've waited my whole life for this
It won't be
fucking
13
game.
years. It won't be 13
Yeah,
years.
it won't be anywhere near that long. And I mean, there's like I said earlier, there's just so much shit going on. It's gonna be here before like any time.
Yeah. Question. Do you think if this game flops like commercially,
oh my
there's
god.
there's no like there might be a reason not to do a Kingdom Hearts 4, or you think it doesn't matter?
Yes.
Possibly, yeah. It might just, yeah.
If
I don't
this
think it's gonna
game
flop, though.
if this game flops
Yeah,
on
no.
PS4 and Xbox,
If it somehow flopped,
Oh.
then yeah, I'd be the end. Because it'll probably have an ending that like seems like it could. Because like animes, when they have like a season end, like or Japan usually with all their shit, they make endings seem like that's the end.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
because they don't know if they're gonna have budget for that.
yeah. So I think it'll be a conclusive ending in its own way, but
I think you guys.
it'll kind of open it up to some more.
if Kingdom Hearts flops, bad for gaming. Like that's
I
just
don't
gonna be
think
bad for gaming. I don't want that.
it's like there's nothing coming out. I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna do good, man.
Yeah, it won't flop.
You got niggas like me looking at it like I might pick it up.
Yep. Got niggas like Detour were playing it. Damn, 30-something-year-old.
Like, you see how many views those trailers have?
Detour wife gonna call him a faggot. Oh
Yo,
man.
for real, though. Like that shit gonna be extra. You're playing this gay ass game. Playing Persona 5. That shit's too fun. His
Detour's
sons
son
are,
gonna roast that.
Yo, his sons are embarrassed whenever like friends come over.
Yo.
He playing Persona 5.
I can imagine this nigga in like a rocking chair at his house, like just playing his Vita, like
Yo, he's playing Danganronpa.
Wait, did he get it on Vita or PS4?
Vita, bro. Vita.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, because if they see him playing on PS4, that's a wrap. He has to leave. Like,
Oh, that game on
that
God.
game. No, that's a wrap.
They'd be like, "What the fuck you doing? Playing with dogs or some shit?"
What the fuck is this gay shit? What is this anime
Paper
bullshit?
cutouts of people. What the fuck?
Big ass titties. That was a good
I need Detour to get Catherine full body on PS4
He
and
is.
play it in his living room.
He
I
is.
need that.
I don't know his living room, but he's getting full body and he's getting on PS4.
I'm copping the shit out of that.
Yo, I might get it on Vita though. Like,
It's not coming out on Vita here. It was confirmed like a few days ago.
It's not.
Nope. Fucking dumb.
Vita is dead in America. That's true.
Wait,
Man,
is
I wanted
Full
that
Body
physical
come out
on
on
Vita, bro.
Xbox One also?
No.
No.
Oh, no?
No. For some reason, no.
Just like what, PS4?
Damn.
PS4 and Vita.
PS4 and PC. No, wait,
And-
no, not PC.
No, not
PS4
PC.
and Vita, I think.
Oh.
Well,
Tell me
Vita
Alice
in
isn't weird.
Japan.
Tell me Atlas isn't weird. Exactly.
Them niggas is weird. You right. I'm sorry. about
Release the
everything I
Vita
said
version
last-
here, you dumb fucks.
Bro, not the physical, right? They don't have the physical version here? Fuck.
No, not anything.
Not anything? Wow.
You better learn Japanese, Saber.
Well, hey, thank God I have the Danganronpa 3 physical case.
See, this is why
Bro,
you
I need
should
to
have
get
took.
3 on Vita. I regret not
You
playing
need
it
to
on
get
there.
it, bro. You need to get it for real.
Saber, you should have took Japanese in high school. You wouldn't be through this right now.
Hell no, Spanish is easier.
I hate you niggas, yo.
Yeah, what would I take a hard class? It's retarded. Like,
Cheating ass niggas.
how is it cheating? I just know the content.
Exactly. So get the fuck out the class.
I just know it. What do you want me to do?
Bro,
Take
tell me why I
what?
only remember one killer on Danganronpa 2.
Oh, that's tripping.
Like, I cannot remember that game.
Yeah, it's just you forget, bro. It's like a big ass game.
I need to replay them.
Yeah. This was a good episode, lads. Good episode.
We did
Yo.
well.
As long as fuck,
PWC.
we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa. That Cowboys loss got stuck a little bit on edge.
Yep, I'm in my feelings.
You good. So yeah, that was podcast with casual episode. Not sure which episode this is. You have to edit it later. uh, the, the thumbnail, but yeah,
I think it's 10. I think this is episode 10.
everything.
11.
Anything else y'all want to say?
Nope.
Fuck
Good
no.
Kingdom Hearts 3
episode.
hype, fucktards.
Shouts out to Jumpman for not showing up again.
Shout out.
Fuck Marvin.
And we out.
And Kingdom Hearts 3 hype.
And Marvin ain't passed yet.
And go check out Risen's channel. Greatness.
Greatness.
Judge Eyes gameplay coming in wherever hell it comes out.
Ooh, can't wait. It's
Gonna
gonna
have
be the
Japanese
it's gonna be the
porn
dirty.
stars like usual.
Yup.
Woo!
Gonna get demonetized. All right, we'll see y'all.
All right.
All right.
Peace.